Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will get a rune and then a runic tarot card and then another rune of clarity for each position in your rune reading here for the week, followed with, finally closing with, an oracle card this week. We have the Dragon's Path Oracle deck. So stay tuned for that here at the very end here, Aquarius. So let's get your rune for the energetic past. Your rune for the past here is Yera. Yera is the irreversible rune. This is the rune of these cycles, endings making beginnings, beginnings making endings, kind of like the end of the year when we make a harvest. The time of the year when we are assessing and learning our lessons. That liminal space in between the cycles where we get to apply it to the next cycle. Kind of like that breath in between cycles. So learning kind of what we sow is what we reap, kind of thing. So blessed or challenged with those sorts of lessons in the energetic past here, Aquarius. Here we have the Eight of Swords energy. So this is maybe feeling like surrounded, maybe like you have very limited options, but through this liminal space, there's that one step you need that you know you can take, and you're free and clear. You have none of those swords around you. All right, so learning a lot of lessons as far as that goes. So interesting energy. Let's see what this is. Uncovering a mystery, learning, kind of going through a rite of passage, getting that different perspective, uncovering that mystery. This is Perthel, the Gambler's Cup, clarifying this energy. This is interesting. Kind of, I see you as thinking that you have, from your experiences, true, you don't have a way out, but through what you kind of throw yourself into, the unknown is your way out. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. That's that one path out of that Eight of Swords, is this rite of passage, this initiation type of process, this gamble kind of energy. There's energetic investment where you know how it begins, you just aren't sure how it's going to end. And it's all a matter of perspective, and it's over when it's over, right? So what's in the energetic now? Following your joy, wound joy, client flag of success after trial, following your bliss, those energies of the celebration, victory, right? Clan alignment, when you're happy and celebrating with others, those feelings of joy and happiness. With the Moon card for clarity, this is uncovering kind of that mysterious energy here about this. So I think you're very happy to discover and kind of throw yourself into this untangible kind of energy from your recent past, and kind of going on this like little adventure, it seems like, of uncovering like a deep dark mystery, or this liminal kind of like a deeper understanding, like this subconscious layer, this spiritual layer, this esoteric layer of things, hidden meanings, and you're very, very happy, it seems like, or blessed or challenged with aspects of your happiness anyway, as far as it goes with that energy. So let's see that rune of clarity, what that is. Manas, okay, so looking at, making sense of it all, which makes a lot of sense to me, especially if this is new energy to you. Like, how do you stay grounded? How does this relate to my sense of identity, self-worth? What are labels, paradigms, and like all that clarity thereof? What does it all mean? right? Uh, so Manas here is kind of launching us into that in the near future, and like looking for that sense of joy and into our grounded sense of flow. Lagos is the rune of lake, flow, water, dowsing with water, ceremony with water, divine feminine healing rune, intuitive container of flow. Uh, is so, yeah, how grounded is your sense of flow? This is a blessing or a challenge here in the near future. So interesting that you're kind of releasing the aspect of needing to know, needing to be right now, and thinking you know, like, because you're realizing that when you surrender to that unknown, is that you find your way through, right? And you're kind of surrendering it to that sense of flow, but learning how to be more grounded in your sense of identifying with it in the process, kind of integrating it here in your near future, which is a beautiful place for you to be, Aquarius. Let's get your card. Yeah, okay, the Lover's card. Reciprocative energy, relationship with yourself, divine flow, divine source. Take a resonance, leave a doesn't. Maybe this other energetic source that you kind of took this gamble with, right, led you through that kind of energy in that blissful sort of way. Regardless, you have this more balance of reciprocative energy here. The Lover's card is very beautiful here with your divine feminine. You feel very emotionally fulfilled here in your near future. So this is beautiful. Like you could fall in love at this point. Yeah, you have like this super increased sense of faith, groundedness, divine connection, protection with the rune algae here. This is really instilling a greater sense of faith and awareness of your faith, your faith in yourself, your faith in this other source. Yeah, and this whole situation, really. Beautiful energy, Aquarius. And your influence for the now is releasing what doesn't any longer serve you. Hagalas, the rune of hail, ice, disruptions, into unintended eventualities. What goes around comes around. Uh, it's just more like it's not an if, it's a when. It's not necessarily something you want to happen in your life, but something that'll happen regardless. Um, Kind of like a hailstorm, eventually it'll happen. Um, so you can be literally dealing with the opportunity to look at it as something is happening for you rather than to you right now. Here you have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying it. Yeah. Yeah, you sure do. And you got the moon here too. So you're going into like this deep dive, mysterious kind of work, like your esoteric jumping on in right away. Wheel of Fortune influencing with Hagalaz. I mean, that makes sense. It's not all predetermined though, and I think you're learning how to work with those energies, like that threads of fate. Though I think you are. Um, yeah, yeah, learning how to be in flow, Reho, uh, how to be more in step with your divine flow, with your sense of flow. Um, yeah, leaving behind discordant energies, following the energies that vibrate here for your divinely guided path, which is beautiful stuff, y'all. Um, Aquarius, what is in your advice for right now? What is in your advice? What does Aquarius need to do? Okay, is it transitory or is it perpetual? And is it healthy? Is it not healthy? Regardless if it's transitory or perpetual, is it lasting or is it not lasting? Um, Working on legacy, healthy paradigm shifts. What do you want to leave behind in the world? What do you want to be known for? Work on that sort of foundational aspects of self. right? This, whenever we get Hagalas, it calls into a lot of attention of where our foundations are. So maybe repairing cracks in your foundation too. Yeah, maybe some inner cracks with that moon card there too. So let's see what we have here. Knight of Swords. Okay, so how we're showing up and communicating, our sense of well-being, our sense of self-worth, our legacy work, and how we're showing up and presenting ourselves externally towards the world. Knight of Swords is a very forward energy, very rushing kind of energy. So you kind of need to like come at this with that sort of a conviction for yourself here, Aquarius, is really look at your foundation with that sort of like dedicative, forward directedness, action driven energy. Like, I'm going to work on my foundation with that sort of fervor. Yeah, leading by example, you're going to manifest the heck out of that stuff. Right now, that's your advice. Kados is that torch that lights the path for others and yourself. That's that trailblazing energy. Manifesting, leading by example, making sure that you're leading a good path, right, for yourself and for others. Yep, do that work inwardly first before going and leading that outward charge. But this is like really that tenacity, diligence of doing that work inwardly, really correcting that paradigm shift in your own life. Your outcome is a better sense of flow, better sense of presence, better sense of now, better sense of following your joy. You're stepping into that Lover's card here in the future, right? You went from that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, obviously, yeah, you are now in that healthier sense of flow. You're looking at that as happening for you. It happened all for you, not to you, right? And yeah, this is six of Pentacles, or Six of Shields, clarifying this, feeling like a big victory with your clan, like this big celebration. This is like that Moonjo energy almost, or yeah, like this card depicts Soilo here. So this is like that success after victory. This is going to feel like you've accomplished a very fulfilling task with these other energies. Now this could be your inner child, your divine counterpart. Take what resonates, right? Or it could be a literal clan. Let's see what the word of clarity is for this. Thoroughly. Okay, you thoroughly get to do this. This is, yeah, getting your ducks in a row. Mental mise en place, mental mess in place. Doing your due diligence, your research, being very thorough with your actions, whether it's building, destroying, or protecting. So you get to thoroughly adopt into this new sense of being in flow, being now. This is so beautiful here, Aquarius. Let me know in the comments below how this all resonates here for you. This is amazing stuff. But we're going to get a card of clarity now from the Dragon's Path Oracle deck. Now, Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Aquarius need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading with the Dragon Path Oracle deck. What one card of clarity does Aquarius need to hear this week? Please show us clearly. What card of clarity does Aquarius need to hear? What one card of clarity does Aquarius need to hear this week? All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Platinum. All these cards are so beautiful. 23, Platinum. We're going to look up what that card says. All right, 23. Oh, I'm so close to it. Okay, again, this card says, I am the keeper of secrets. Platinum does. Alright, this incredible being is the guardian of Atlantean temples. He connects to Saint Germain and is the historian and the record keeper of all events during the Atlantean era. He can take you to and bestow upon you the magic that encompassed in that time. His message is, I am the keeper of secrets, which are as old as the universe itself. I am here to impart this ancient knowledge to you for yourself and others. This wisdom has been hidden for aeons and forgotten for many. Now is the time for these memories to resurface and for you to acquire ancient knowledge. Like many things, these secrets have been hidden in plain view. All you need to do is ask to be reconnected to them. During meditation, Platinum will show you what to learn and recall, bring you into fulfillment with new chakra energy and guide you through the chakra color system. He will also help make you aware of your healing potential and connect you to your abilities deeply, enabling you to clear the lower vibrations from your physical and spiritual bodies, paving the way for you to become a truly awesome spiritual warrior. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.